Michelle Obama, stop your husband's war in Afghanistan. Stop your husband's drone attacks in Pakistan and Yemen. Dear Michelle, some women care for style. Some women care for their people. Some women struggle for their image. And some women struggle for their survival. Some women have forgotten what they preached about women's rights.
Mrs. Obama has done so much to support, inspire, and challenge women and girls here at home and around the world. You see her in our schools with American children. You see her in the schools of India and elsewhere with school children there. And everywhere she goes, she sends an unmistakable message that she and her husband, who happens to be the President of the United States, have two daughters that they love and support and are providing the direction and discipline that is needed to raise children. And they hope, as we all do, that every child would have the same opportunity to live up to his or her God-given potential.
Mrs. Obama, you spoke at the 2011 and 2012 International Women of Courage conferences.
And of course, I want to recognize most of all the 10 women of courage that we're honoring here today. These women come from all different corners of the globe. They have taken very different journeys to this moment. But they are all here today because somewhere along the line, they decided they could no longer accept the world as it is. And they committed themselves to fighting for the world as they know it should be. They saw corruption and they worked to expose it. They saw oppression and they worked to end it. They saw violence, poverty, discrimination, and inequality. And they decided to use their voices and risk their lives to do something about it. And day after day, these women have stood up and said the things that no one else could say or would say. Year after year, they endured hardships that few of us could bear.
Michelle, where is your courage? Will you commit yourself to the struggle for the way the world should be? Will you say to your husband what no one else could or would say? Stop the slaughter. Some women pretend they have no choice. And some women just act. What happened to you, Michelle? Thousands of Afghan children have been killed and injured.
The pain of loss. Two women just in absolute despair. There's nothing left for me, she cries. They killed 13 members of my family. A nearby hospital, children who lived through a nightmare, but their injuries testify to the horror of what happened.
One day our children will ask us what we have done to stop this bloodshed. What will your answer be, Michelle? That you, Michelle, had no choice? What about this girl? Where was her choice? Each single child had a name and a family. Their lives will never be the same again. Michelle, will you kiss your own children goodnight? Another mother will find the place next to her empty. These children could all be your children. They are your children. Stand up for peace, Michelle. Speak out now for the sake of your people. Stop your husband and his supporters. Stop being a bystander. No one cares about your image. We care about your action right now.